All right, let's talk about the word regret today. Okay, I've heard this phrase that I've heard, a good chunk of my life, but for whatever reason, I heard it today, and it kind of jogged my brain a little bit, and it said, live your life with no regrets, and it dawned on me, like, a lot of people have said that throughout my life. They've said things like, don't regret your actions. Live your life to the fullest. Like, live your life with no regrets. Don't be ashamed of your life. And me personally, I don't agree with that. And the reason I don't agree with that is because I believe if you look at how we define regret, sadness, a feeling of sadness, repentance, right, or just generally not feeling good about something that happened or something that has been done, right? If you live your life with no regrets, then that means that the only way that should logically make sense to you is if you've lived your life and done nothing wrong. Done nothing wrong, ever. You are a perfect human being. And we all know that that's not the case. In my mind, if you don't regret something, then you've never gone through anything or been a part of anything that's ever forced you to change your life for the better. You've never had that desire to correct a mistake and learn from something wrong that you've done and ultimately become a better person because of it. You've never had that. Now, I would agree, you don't want to live a life full of regrets, right? You don't want to have this constant sadness and repentance of everything that you've done throughout your life. But I don't think that you should have no regrets. None. Because then what did you do with your time? Did you become a better person at all? And just because you become a better person because of something that you regret that you did, it doesn't mean that you're, a saint, right? But are you at least better than you were in that moment? And I think that is important. So me personally, I regret a lot of things I've done in my life. Not everything, but there's a lot of things in my life that I regret I've been a part of. The key is, in my mind, is coming to terms with that. Accepting that in that moment, yes, I was a part of those things. I did those things. I was around those things. But understanding that that's not who I am. That's not who I want to be, and that's not who I'm going to be. And that positive change to change based off of my regret. I really truly feel like that phrase came about because people end up beating themselves down constantly. I'm guilty of it myself. Beating themselves down constantly over a mistake that they made. And yes, you do need to acknowledge a mistake that you made, but it doesn't need to cripple you. Do what you have to do to make it right and become better as a result. So, I don't want to live my life with no regrets. My only ambition is that those regrets aren't going to be catastrophic to what I hold dear. So, no regrets is for fools. No regrets is for people who are not mature enough to understand that there's something to be proud of for overcoming things that you've done wrong. It's for people who are not mature enough to understand that there is consequences to actions in life that, though they may not affect your life in a catastrophic way, they're not necessarily a good thing. So no regrets is for fools. That's my thought. Let me know what you guys think.